Good morning, guys. This is going to be a different type of video. I'm going to be talking about my overall review for the first half of 2024 for sales on eBay. Now, before I even go forward, I do want to thank you guys for the 1,200 subscribers. I never thought I would go over 1,000, and here I am over 1,200. I am not monetized yet. I am very, very close. So keep watching, keep subscribing, and thank you for the support. Now on to why you clicked on this video. So how is it going? What am I going to be covering in this video? So in this video, I'm going to be covering three different things. I'm going to be covering number one, what has been working for me, number two, what hasn't been working, and number three, I'm going to go over overall how am I doing as far as numbers go. First and foremost, I do want to say what is working for me. So the first thing I want to know is that cross-listing is definitely a game changer. If you have not cross-posted and you have a large amount of inventory, I do highly suggest it. Now, when you're cross-posting, definitely make sure you pick the right platforms to cross-list to, and also you have to be on top of it when items sell to delist them. So I use List Perfectly. List Perfectly has been working great for me. Platforms I mainly use is Mercari and Poshmark. As you know, this year I did start selling a lot more clothing. I have been diving into that, and actually clothing I feel has definitely been a game changer this year for me, because last year I was diving into it, barely learning. I didn't know much about it, but the more time investment I put into it, it has been paying off. A little bit less than half of my inventory now is clothing, and it does periodically sell, and it has been definitely a game changer to cross-post it as well. Mercari has been a very, very close second to eBay. So eBay, of course, is king, always will be king, but Mercari has been definitely a close second. The no fees, definitely a game changer, and also the things that mainly sell on there is obviously the action figures, video games, but clothing has been selling for me as well. If you have a variety of different items, it pays to post them on Mercari. Check it out, especially because they have zero fees. Poshmark, of course, mostly has been clothing, but every now and again I sell something else, like a baseball glove or a camera or whatever. So Poshmark is also another one where it pays to cross post every now and then. I do enjoy that everything is priority. I do have a bunch of priority boxes and padding envelopes and all that stuff that I was just gonna donate back to the post office, but since I'm listing on Poshmark now, whenever I get a Poshmark sale, I can use those for that. And if you are not aware, you can use flat rate product to ship your Poshmark order. As far as I've used the padded flat rates and of course the envelopes, and I even used the medium flat rate box when I shipped out a bundle deal. Not really sure as far as, you know, if you can use a large flat rate box yet. I haven't really tried that, but it's very nice to use the products that you haven't been using because Ground Advantage has been introduced. Speaking of Ground Advantage, it has been a crazy changer this year. My items have been shipping Ground Advantage. It's very nice that you can schedule out pickups. I have not been to the post office unless I have to ship something FedEx and UPS. UPS I am trying to minimize because of course I've had some run-ins with their insurance when something gets damaged, and a FedEx I feel like is a better option. But if I do happen to ship something UPS, I do have to go out and drop it off. Same with FedEx. Other than those two, otherwise I don't have to leave my house to ship items. Of course, Ground Advantage is a lot cheaper than Priority. So now for the second half of this video, what hasn't been working? One thing is my storage. My storage is pretty much bursting at the seams at this point, and there's a reason for that. I have to go through old inventory that's been about a year that hasn't been moving and just look at it and see if I should donate it or relist it with better pictures or just change the title. I do have to go through some of my old inventory, and most of them are probably going to be donation, which will clear some space. As far as what's not working, that's the first thing. The second thing, and this is more of a tax thing, is using my LLC. So I did earlier this year get my LLC. I haven't really done much with it. I do have to open a business account for my LLC and as well as get a credit card. Right now a lot of the expenses are going through my personal credit card, which is not good. This month I'm actually going to go to the bank and do all that and use my LLC because I have a feeling this year I'm definitely going to need to utilize it. If you are making six figures, you should definitely consider using LLC, or higher end 5 figures, because you don't want to get taxed, right? So definitely look into that. The tax part has been a pretty difficult learning experience for me, but I did hire some help to help me with that. So they have advised me to use my LLC. So last thing I want to cover in this video is how is it going so far. Now, the numbers I'm going to be telling you right here do not include Mercari, do not include Poshmark, do not include conventions. Conventions is one of those things where it's a crazy amount of money in a certain amount of days. As you know, I did attend Collecticon and also attended SoCal Gaming Expo, made a bunch of money on both of those, and unfortunately those are not going to be featured in this video because the eBay app gives you a nice little screenshot of how you've been doing, and those other things don't. So just basically eBay, here's how it's been going. eBay, I've total grossed $42,144.21 as of the recording of this video, and I've netted $24,877.09. Once again, that is not including Poshmark, Mercari, conventions. Of course, it doesn't include, you know, the cost of goods, and it doesn't include my personal time, gas, etc. It doesn't include any of that. For it being half the year, I am happy with that because we still have fourth quarter coming. I feel fourth quarter is going to be very, very good this year compared to last year, because last year, I mean, it was my first year doing it. I was just basically having the inventory I had. I do have a healthy death pile right now where I can, you know, pick from if in case garage sales die because of the heat, because of the summer, it's very hot. I'm pretty happy overall where I'm at. I wish it was a little bit higher. I wish it was 50,000, but beggars can't be choosers. I am very happy that I've been getting pretty good sales consistently. At least 5 items go out a day, and I'm very fortunate to have that. And it's been increasing over time since I've been cross-posting on Mercari and Poshmark. I actually started that, I believe, March of this year, and since I have, I wish I started it sooner because it definitely helps. It's an extra couple $100 a month that I didn't have otherwise just selling on eBay. How have you been doing? If you are selling full-time or even part-time, how have your sales been? Have you been cross-posting? And if you have, what's been working for you? If you haven't, maybe some thoughts on why you don't want to cross-post. Like always, remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos, and follow my Instagram and TikTok at GrimzyRaider. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see what I find next. Thanks, guys.